Yeah. So
Got it.
if this
Hopefully
game
that he
goes,
makes it away tonight from his family engagement thing.
yeah.
He posted up and said
Because if this
he's
game
got to
goes
see
like
how
four
that comes out.
hours, then we'll be right around 2 o'clock my time. Then give me a couple hours to kind of chill out before the next game.
Yeah, for sure.
Ice cream.
Are you eating ice cream for breakfast?
What?
Are you eating ice cream for breakfast?
See, it's 1 p.m. my time, so this is lunch.
He's like, clearly it's lunchtime for me. Ice cream is
Hey there, it's us. It's on the forefront with Festival of Colors. Ah! Hello. It's for myself, all the rest of the gang, back once more to get back to where we left off so long ago. Oh man. So, if you don't know, this is D&D 5th edition. We're playing this lovely little campaign called the Festival of Colors. Oh man, where to start?
We'll just start.
We'll just start. So, here's what I'd like to. Oh, I need to make sure that the screens. Actually, yeah. Let me make sure the screens are all the way in. Oops, a daisy. Drag that here, if it will. Oops.
We found a little oopsie.
If it will, but it won't. So maybe that's fine. Yeah, maybe that's fine for now. It just looks like it's widescreen. In any case, let's go ahead and just pick up with a little backstory. So, the Festival of Colors began in this lovely little town of Braunfels, which is in the nation of Tathir in the Forgotten Realms. And it's a big celebration of sort of like a harvest festival, but they up the ante by saying, well, holy crap, we just love just the arts, theater, painting, all kinds of things. So let's just make a big celebration of that and have it every year. And they do this. And turns out this year something's gone awry. It turns out that, discovered by this gang of adventurers who have sort of like, oh man, this is a lot. They discovered that there were individuals being infected with slaad tadpoles, if you will. And they realized this could be rather widespread, and it could actually downright ruin many people's livelihoods within Braunfels if we don't take care of it before the festival. So we're trying to find out who's causing it, what sort of crafty conspiracies are in Braunfels, and their recent endeavors took them down into the sewers of Braunfels, where they discovered the kobolds who live beneath the city have set up several traps, many of which, I think all of them they fell for.
I only took 3 points of damage through that whole thing.
I guess that's good on ya.
About that.
About that. But we are.
That's what happens when you throw the halfling into the trap first. I mean, clearly.
But we discovered that the kobolds also have a very close history to the construction of Braunfels, and the Countess, as told to you by this huge mural that was on the back wall that sort of had their history detailed on it. But it appears you are also in the midst of a battle, because the instant you came down, they instantly were like, oh, no, we're not having this. And go ahead and roll initiative for me, friends. Kobolds have, yes, highlight your token and just give me that initiative.
But they're so sweet.
This this started with they built like some sort of like.
Click on my token.
That's weird.
I cannot select my
They're
token,
so
sir.
sweet.
Why is that?
Oh, I still rolled.
Yeah, go ahead and still
I'm keeping
roll.
that one.
Oh my god.
I'm keeping that one.
Hey, I just pulled out a token that I can use. Do you want to go ahead and delete the other one?
That's right. Oh, so sorry. What was that?
I pulled out a token that I can move around.
Yeah, I say do that. Also, somebody's getting some bad echo.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
It might be either you, Abby, or you.
Oh, it might be me. Here, just a second. Sorry.
I was gonna say, just mute the tab.
I just muted my Twitch, so there's that
Yeah, I was gonna say,
echo
mute
there.
the tab.
Oh, whoops.
I don't have Twitch.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry about
Oh
that.
yeah,
I
it must
forgot.
be the Twitch.
Yeah, what happens is, like, you have to mute the tab when you...
Yeah.
Because there's a delay, so... Oh, hold on, my mom's calling me.
Okay.
I
Alright,
just
so-
just did that, so there shouldn't be any echo on my end. Sorry about that.
Let's see. But yes, let me make you a token or initiative thing.
Sorry. Okay, here's my thingy. Do I select it?
Vincent, can you click your token?
One click.
let me see.
It's way up here.
Oh, there it is. Yes, I can.
Okay, so I will got that adjusted for you.
Okay.
Wow!
Yeah, with the initiative.
That's 20.
Yes.
Whew.
Damn. All of your
Well,
Go ahead
Yeah.
and start off this game just like that.
and Abby with
Um,
a beautiful 23.
23. I think I clicked my thing, but I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think everybody has their thing
Okay.
ready. Oh my
Wow.
god, all of you suck.
Heck.
I hate you guys.
Poor
This
hates us
upsets
so
me
much
so
right
much.
You don't hate us, you love us.
Uh-huh.
No,
You love us
just
a lot.
like you. Well, damn, all my kobolds rolled utter shit, and you guys rolled beautifully.
The dice no.
So, Maddox, here's what you see in front of you. You see that the kobolds have built some sort of wooden blockade from stopping anybody from getting over easily. I actually need to add one more little thing right here. Now it's sort of like haphazardly like made up of like furniture and other wooden stuff that they've got, and it looks as though you would have to climb over it to get to some of these kobolds, but it's so far not too high. Every line that is like here, you'd say is what is that? It's like a 15 or 10 feet up. This is a tall ceiling, and all of you are just down here, just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, so it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Before you do
Oh,
that,
some people are muted?
I'm not muted now.
Okay, wait.
Okay, wait. So
Okay,
before
I think
that,
everybody's fine.
So before that, I had thrown myself in front of Lulu to sacrifice myself, I guess, for her for the coming kobold. So
Okay.
am I gonna just go ahead and just like step in front of her and then wait until my turn, or
Yeah, you guys can hold your turns as need be.
okay? Because I didn't know how you wanted to like play that out. So
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, so Maddox, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to load up my characters.
Oh.
I think for the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and would I have already had my Call of Shadow on? That's the one that's the +1 to my AC.
I think you might have done that when you came down, yeah.
So I am going to kind of, duck back to the side a little bit and cast Sight Obscured for my bonus action.
Cool.
Nice.
Actually, no. If I attack after that, I can't.
That costs an action, right?
Yeah, so I'd have to attack and then cast this spell as my bonus action. Is that right?
I think so, yeah. So, yeah, each of those squares are 5 feet, so if you want, you could go up and attack and then cast that after that as a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... so he said something to us, right? And then Miyako stepped in front of Abby to kind of protect her.
Yeah.
But they look very aggressive, like they're going to attack us.
Yes, the one in front is sort of this kobold that has like some haphazardly armor sort of strapped to him. He's looks very fierce. The other two, not as much. They seem to just be following his barking commands. You don't understand what he's saying because you don't speak Draconic.
Okay.
But Abby does.
But Abby does, and last she heard, he was trying to rally as many as he could to this what he thinks is a invasion.
No, they're so sweet. I don't want to fight them.
Well, I have no idea what he's saying, so
I don't
I
want to
just kind of crouch low and growl, really deeply, and pull out my hand crossbow and take a shot at the guy.
All right, shoot him.
Oh!
Nice.
14.
I did not mean to roll that with advantage, but the 14 was the first one.
14 was the first one. Let me check really quick. 14 does not hit.
Okay.
He lifts his large shield in front of him, and it's as tall as he is, but he's somehow able to just maneuver it, and he just catches the crossbow bolt in one swift maneuver, and you can see his scaly muzzle just grins as he does this.
Okay, I'm a little annoyed that his skills turned out to be good enough to block my shot, but I kind of growl with some grudging respect, and then I'm going to try and sink back into the shadows a little bit. I'm going to cast Sight Obscured.
And that makes your AC +1, right?
No, this is the one that will give me advantage on hide checks or sleight of hand or anything else that I need to be stealthy about.
Okay.
So next round, I'm going to try and hide and get advantage on the roll.
Okay. And now it is Lulu's turn. Lulu, what do you want to do?
At this point, because I'm hearing them, and I still feel bad because there was this whole tapestry, this whole mural of them just being enslaved by other people, and then they lost their dear countess, and these poor kobolds look so scared. She was trying to communicate with them before my dear Miyako came up and was like, "Fight me! Don't hurt my friend!" So, I am going to...
Yeah, I was just noticing that.
No, Miyako is. Yeah, in my turn counter, they're there.
They're not on ours.
Why not?
Yeah, they're not on mine. So.
Not on mine
Okay.
either. All I see is Kajimori and then Kobold 1 and 2, Kobold Shield, and then...
That's really
and Nico.
weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see the 3 kobolds in Kyoto. And me.
Miyako. How about now?
Yep,
Okay.
Miyako's there now,
I had a 19. Then...
and Luella should have a 23, and she's not there either.
Who else is missing?
Oh,
Lulu?
you're good now.
Luella.
Oh, yeah, Lulu.
Okay.
Lulu.
Let me add her.
Luella sounds so formal at this point.
Right?
Lulu.
It's...
She
There.
not Luella, she
There we
Lulu.
go.
She are Lulu.
It's Lala.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with that 23 from you. That was clutch.
Yeah, you got it better than I did.
Yeah, and it
How'd you get the score?
it tied
Nat 20?
with Maddox's
Super
natural 20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at this point, I'm still gonna be trying to communicate and try to not get us to fight, because I really don't want to fight. I really don't want to fight these guys.
Okay.
So I'm going to say in Draconic, please, we mean you no harm, and to everybody else, I'm gonna be like, stop trying to attack them. Let me try to talk.
Miyako's not having any of it.
Okay, so
Miyako!
you're trying to have a ceasefire.
Did you not just see me fire my crossbow bolts?
Right? I know, which is why I'm like, stop firing stuff.
Okay, I guess if you want, you're not doing any magic, right?
No.
Okay, then make a persuader check with
All
disadvantage.
you guys. Oh no.
Because somebody did attack before you in the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
11.
no.
Ooh.
11.
Your words apparently seem to be understood by all the kobolds you can see. But the one in front just sort of bangs his shield with his spear. And the other two, although they seem reluctant, they're sort of standing their ground. They don't back up. Do you want to move at all?
I try to get next to Miyako or in front of Miyako?
I'd say she was like here, and
Yeah.
then you're like no, and then you went right here.
You realize what's gonna happen, right?
I know, but
Just
still.
go right through her legs.
That's your turn.
That's it. I really don't want to attack. I really
Okay.
don't.
Kagamori. That's the name, right?
Kajimori.
Kajimori. So, you came down to the sewers to speak to these kobolds, particularly because of one kobold that you discovered, and you've been talking to their elder Archvatch for a while now, and he's been very open, very forthcoming. And then you started hearing some alarms in the kobold's lair. There are some blaring lights, each one a different color, and it sort of like set all the kobolds in a frenzy, and many of them are like still trying to like figure out what to do or where to go. And you saw that the one who was sort of wary about you the most, he sort of started to yell at some of the others, and do you speak Draconic?
I do not.
Okay,
I
well,
speak,
he started
common
just
and-
arguing with Archvatch in Draconic.
Yeah.
And all of them are sort of still on edge, and they are hearing that bolt slam against the kobold shield. And at this point, you kind of don't know what's happening beyond here, but you did hear a woman's voice trying to call for a ceasefire.
Okay. And who is next to me?
That is the Kobold Elder Archvatch.
Oh, that is a Archvatch.
Yes. He's sort of a wizened, old, scaled kobold, and he's so old.
Oh my goodness. So I just look over and I go, Archvatch, what is happening?
I couldn't tell you. The alarms went off. Somebody tripped them in the sewers.
Should I follow?
I would rather you not go in harm's way.
You know, I am here to protect.
Very well. It could be the guard. Be careful.
I will. And I give a
The
kind
Rainbow
bow,
Guard.
and I
He
go
sort of
off.
Pats you on your elbow as you do you dash.
Yes.
I'm a rainbow guard.
All right. So
Yes, I'm gonna full dash.
this brown stuff is the barrier. It takes what is that? It takes, I think, extra movement to get over it. So I think
Okay.
it's 10 movement per square there instead of the natural 5.
Okay, so I'm at
So with a dash, I think you'd be able to get up and over.
5. That's 15, 25, and that would end me there.
Okay, so here's what happens. All of you sort of see that this kobold here is taking the front, sort of just standing at the ready to like take you guys on if you come any closer. And then you see this figure, taller than a kobold, climbing up over this broken rubble of scavenged furniture and other like building blocks that they've used to build this thing. Describe yourself, if you will.
It's pretty decently tall tiefling, maybe about 5'10" or so. A pinkish skin, which with some tribal markings. Looks like he's like painted himself a bit. Very white hair, svelte, long horns that go back. And then he's basically wearing black clothes underneath a very red robe, which is not really robe, more like a trench coat. That it's like the mark of that of a bounty hunter.
Do you say anything when you get up there?
Yes. I get up there and I go, Vusk, are we under attack by the guard?
He sort of slams his spear against this dresser that he's standing on, and he says,
Now is your time. prove whether you stand with us.
And he sort of points his spear at them. These 3 individuals that.
Turns out I could have used Mage Slayer after all.
But yeah, that's it. What do you do? I guess that's for your next turn, I guess.
Yes.
I'm frozen on my end. No.
Alright. Miyako, it's your turn.
Okay. So I just measured it. I can actually hit this guy right here.
You can, if you'd like to charge forward.
I'm thinking. So I think I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah. So you'll have to run past
I know.
Luella.
I'm trying to think like what I want to do.
But she's just a little halfling. You can probably just
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and run up to
take
her.
really big steps.
I still can't move my token, by the way.
Oh no! Here, I'll delete this token, and then
Yeah,
you
I
go
can't.
ahead and add your own.
Coming at you, Vincent.
Oh no.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
what
these
this
don't look
said.
like guards, by the way.
Yeah.
And they don't have the
Um,
rainbow band.
No, they don't.
So I'm gonna go like right
That's
here.
why I'm confused
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah, you'll have movement.
I'm gonna take out my rapier and I'm gonna.
just slash at him.
Yeah.
Luella, do you want an opportunity attack?
On her?
I mean,
Yeah.
I figured I'd ask.
Maybe. What can I do?
Well, yeah, the only
I have 15
opportunity.
health, by the way.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your attack, by the way, Miyako.
Oh.
Wow, this is awesome. So, he
Good.
definitely. You've never fought something this small before. But also, you've never fought something that was so resilient. This kobold is just easily able to just blocks your thrusts with your rapier.
This kobold is stronger than he needs to be.
Right? We're really though.
Yep.
He's showing his racist tenacity at this moment.
Alrighty, well, that's your guys' turn. This is awesome. Okay. The kobolds take a step forward, and they join.
Wait, so does Luella get?
That was kind of a joke, but if Luella
Yeah.
really wants to attack you,
I mean,
by
she
all
can
means.
take it. I mean,
No.
I'm not gonna stop
Luella
her.
attacks Miyako. Stop it!
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop her.
Just pull out your billy club and whack her in the back of the head. Fight over. We're good.
Oh no. Okay, Luella, here's what you need to do. You just need to tell them to like survive for 10 minutes while you play your little.
Yes! Survive for 10 minutes! I
a
got
lot of
this, guys!
rounds.
I'm gonna play some music.
That's a lot of rounds.
You better
Alright.
hurry up, because I got a kobold right in front of me.
So here's the greatest thing ever. My kobolds get advantage against you.
Of course they do.
They're
Of course
wielding,
they do.
They are wielding spears, which means these spears are like extended, like they've been haphazardly like lashed together with some lengthened pieces of
Do I
wood.
have anything to
So they can attack anything within 10
Potentially.
feet of them,
block that?
and they get advantage.
Is my next-
That one does not hit you.
Damn.
Here's for the
Ayami,
next.
you gotta stop running up to the front.
Here's the next
She
one.
always runs up to the
Oh,
front and they all
that's
turn on.
funny!
She's like,
Aw. How much damage?
So he does a D8 of damage plus 6 plus. Wow.
How much?
14 damage against
I'm
Miyako.
I'm down to 1.
Okay.
I'm still alive, but barely.
Alright, so, this is lovely. The kobold, over here, he's really nervous. You see that the spear is just trembling in his hands. And he just like, and he just can't, like, he doesn't have the heart in his, in this fight. This one, however, is a little more resilient. and he gets like a bark from the big kobold with the shield, and he just sort of like directs him with some draconic words, and he's able to just bury the spear in Yumiyako.
She kind of snarls in pain, but of course she goes down.
And then
She's not like down. She's got one hit point left.
Mm-hmm. But then
It's pretty hurting though.
Yeah, a little bit.
so then we go like this. There we go.
Yeah, just a bit.
And then, unfortunately, the kobold shield also gets 2 attacks, and they're all at advantage.
I mean, are you gonna try to go for Miyako at this point?
Yes. Wow, he misses.
Okay.
Really? What's your
My
AC
AC?
again?
17.
17. That still misses.
They both miss.
Okay. That was the first attack.
Okay.
So this is the next attack.
Nope.
Damn.
I don't know how I managed that.
Alright, so this is awesome. So he sort of barked at this kobold next to him to like attack in this certain spot, and he followed his instruction, and it buried itself in your chest. Still, you could still feel the tip of it inside. And I'm guessing, how do you avoid this this kobold with the shield? How do you avoid his strikes?
So, okay, so I'm assuming, like, he's gonna take the shield kind of like Captain America style.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna try and, like, swipe at me. And I'm gonna do, like, a matrix, like, since I'm low to the ground, I'm gonna do, like, a matrix move and, like, go back.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. You feel just a hair's breadth away as the spear just darts down twice, trying to find purchase in your flesh. And you just dodge it, just barely. And he snarls.
Matrix. She
Oh,
snarls
man.
back.
You have a snarl competition. Miyako, 1 hit point. I should also note that we have. You can help our heroes however you want.
Yeah.
With,
This
Please.
might be a good
Help.
moment to note
Help.
this.
Might be a good
our,
moment.
exceptional donation incentives.
Help.
Not necessary, but
Wait, don't I have I have 5d6s.
Yeah, you guys have.
I think
some-
Ayami disagrees about how necessary it is.
Oh no, I have 5d6s.
I mean, only do this if you think, if you can, first of all, but also if you want to help support and motivate the channel, including more stuff that happens here in the campaign as well.
Don't forget that you have your second win, Miyako.
I know.
You do have,
and
and you have an action surge. As
I know.
well.
I was gonna use that on my next turn.
But yeah, that's the kobold's turn. It goes back to the top with Maddox.
That's me.
It's you.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is use my bonus action to hide.
Oh,
I get advantage.
I
Huh?
actually don't know, because this place has no easy places to hide. It's just a big open area.
He still gets advantage though, doesn't he?
I'd say because they're very focused on Miyako, you would just cancel that. You would just cancel out the advantage unless you like. How much movement do
Well,
you have?
are there any shadows or anything like that? Because that's kind of my jam.
I mean, it kind of would stand out because this whole area is lit with like electric lamps that hang from the ceiling.
Oh,
So it's sort of like
there's no.
it's
No
literally just an
or anything
open
like
area that they wanted to funnel whoever was coming down into.
Okay. There's no rubble or any kind of anything.
There is, but it's all the way over here where the kobolds are.
So I'm gonna move over here and hide behind Lulu.
Crouch down very low.
I'm gonna get all kitty small. I'm gonna get all kitty small, and I have shadows like coming off of me and stuff. So there's a little bit of shadow maybe coming off of her. So I'm just gonna kind of hide behind her as much as I can.
Roll
And,
without advantage. I think I would give you disadvantage because it's halfling. So just roll normally.
Yeah, because your advantage cancels it out.
But I'm
Yeah.
so good at this.
You're hiding behind the halfling, darling.
Yeah, like what?
Kitties can compress really small.
16. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. Is that
Is that? Yeah.
successful enough?
I think so. I think they won't notice you. They're kind of busy with Miyako up here.
So as I
I'm
kind
the
of
distraction, guys.
I think
As
the
I
only one who
kind
would
of,
have to roll perception is Mr. Kagururi.
Yes. Alright, so I need to roll perception.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me perception.
Nope.
Oh!
Net
wow.
one. Dang.
You are not noticing the black kitty of death.
You
Nope.
just see him like pass. You just see him crouch down, and then he's gone. He's gone.
The shadows come off of me, and then suddenly I'm just gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of, as I'm kind of, crouching down behind Lulu, I say, "Hold yourself still."
Dice rolling mama.
Aw.
Thank you, dice rolling mama.
As I'm doing this, I start gathering some darkness into the palm of my hand, and it slowly coalesces into the shape of a dart or bolt of some kind. And then I launch it at the lead kobold guy. And I get advantage because I'm hiding.
You do. Get that
I'm sorry.
kobold. You'll teach
Hit
him.
him!
Yep.
Yes!
Ah, that does hit. That
Finally.
does hit.
Yeah.
The better hit with a 20.
So with this spell, it does, in the first box, it does that amount of damage as the spell hits. If it crits, it does triple damage, and that's what the second number is. So the 11 doesn't count, it's just the 7. Does that make sense?
I think so, yeah. But this is not a crit, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it crits, it does that second box worth of damage also.
Okay, so
I just
this
set
is
it up
just-
that way so I wouldn't have to roll it again.
All right, so this is just 7 damage, right?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty good. Your arrow, or crossbow bolt rather, sort of shrouded in this dark energy, finds its way into the kobold, hitting his thigh as he's just sort of like busy with Miyako, and he sort of like screeches in surprise and pain, like ah! But
And then I'm not really hiding anymore, I guess.
all right, so that's your turn, right?
Yeah. No,
Alright.
I just kind of stood up from behind the halfling and came into view where nobody could see me and launched this bolt of darkness at this guy, and now I'm just kind of standing over her, kind of towering in a semi-protective stance.
Mr. Kyoto, he's back. You don't know how, but somehow the halfling just kept him from your view, despite the fact you have the higher
Manifested.
He manifested out of nowhere. Speaking of halfling, Lulu, it is your turn.
Where did you pull that kitty from, Lulu?
Right.
Yeah.
Lulu, despite your pleas, the kobolds have very nearly struck down Miyako, who ran up and just was unsuccessfully able to stab the kobold leader, it seems.
Yeah.
One of them seems really not okay with this, the other one is a little
Fighter.
bit emboldened.
Okay.
And you have seen this other tiefling rise up.
Can
From
someone
behind.
screenshot Indigo's face right now? Please.
Oh, it's so heartwarming, isn't
Can
it?
we,
It
can we
is.
It really
please
is.
screenshot
Please, somebody
that right
do
now?
that so we can turn him into an emote someday.
Yes, please. Before he comes back.
It's okay.
Am I
buddy.
gone? Did you lose me?
No. Your camera just. Oh, dang it! I didn't screenshot it.
I tried. It wouldn't work. For some
You just
reason.
had the most heartwarming smile. so-
Yeah, you were great.
I'm sure Axel will be all over that. Am I,
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, if you just got here, yeah, the kobolds live in the sewers of Braunfels. And they have this history of this mural about how the Countess welcomed them and brought them in, and Braunfels really has kind of corrupted itself over time and doesn't like the kobolds anymore. Lulu really loves kobolds, apparently.
It's not that I love them. I feel for them. They made this great work of art, and it expressed all of their angst and their feelings, and it was just, I understand them. I felt a connection, and then these guys went and attacked them before we could even start talking. So I'm not okay with this. So what Lulu is going to do is she is going to put her hands up and try to walk very, very slowly to Miyako, who's almost dead.
Yeah, Miyako has 1 hit point, and she had like 6 attacks on her.
Yeah.
No, 4
Yeah.
attacks in
And
total.
somehow I only got hit by one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not even
and
the
the one
lead
that-
one.
Yeah, and the
Not
one
even
that
the
did the most damage. That's my luck.
Mhm.
That's how it happens.
And
All
what
right.
do you do, Luella?
I'm gonna try to slowly walk up to Miyako as I notice. And so, does anything happen when I either get closer or get beside her?
So this one right here, he missed completely. He rolled like a 5 and 6.
Yeah.
He sort of backs up, very like terrified of you. The other one just sort of
Exactly.
growls at you. They're sort of like focused on Miyako right now,
Yeah.
primarily because she looks scary,
Yep.
and because they know that she's like on the cusp of being defeated.
Yeah.
But one of them is clearly he's not comfortable with this at all.
Yes.
Distraction complete.
So what I am going to do is I am going to kind of put my hand under Miyako and turn to her and be like, "Are you going to attack again when I say probably don't attack? Because I can heal you a little bit. But I don't want to do that if you're just going to attack them without saying anything."
She kind of like rolls her eyes, but she kind of nods and she's like, "Well, I think I finally learned my lesson this time."
How do I not believe you? Why
I
do
like that
not
you've rolled
believe
your
you?
eyes while you're impaled on a spear. Miyako's just that bad.
It's Miyako. Like she's not intelligent. Like
So
her
I'm gonna,
intelligence is 1. So
so I'm
Are
gonna
you
say
serious?
Well, it's +1. To be fair,
Oh,
it's
I thought it was
+1.
like natural 1. I have a negative
No.
8 when I roll for it. No, so
So what would you like to do with your action?
with my action, I'm going to, while I'm saying in Draconic, I'm just trying to make sure that my friend doesn't die. I'm going to try to pull the spear out and cast a Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds.
Cure Wounds. If it lets me.
maybe.
I clicked it. Why aren't you? Oh, yes, there we go.
Hey,
We got it.
so is that plus anything else? Oh wait, it's +3 because of your casting modifier.
Yeah.
Well, Miyako, you are no longer at 1 hit point. You're at 7 hit points.
Ooh,
Congratulations.
that's a step in the right direction.
Yay!
There we go.
There we go. And
right.
now it is. That's all. That's your entire turn, my friend.
That's my entire turn. I am not about to start attacking these guys.
All right. Well, Mr. Vincent,
All right.
it is your
So,
turn. Your
I
previous
am
turn
going
was
to
used
cast Thaumaturgy
thaumaturgy.
Hmm.
and boost my voice.
His voice
Make
is
it boom
loud.
3 times
You're-
louder.
Look at this guy.
Remain that for a minute.
Okay.
And I
This
would
is-
like to try and persuade them to stop.
Sure.
I'm like, Vusk, please, you must stop. These are not rainbow gods. Your anger is misplaced. And I just have it boom throughout the entire
Nice.
entirety of this whole place.
Give me advantage. Give me intimidation with advantage.
I could do intimidation, yeah.
That
Give
one's the
me
whole
advantage, please.
Okay.
I
I
don't
could
want to
definitely
give you
do
advantage. No.
Oh boy, here we go.
Nice.
21.
card.
Well, this tiefling that has climbed up onto the top of this like haphazardly built scaffolding and wall lets out this booming demand to the kobolds below. And it honestly shakes them. Now, the other two sort of like withdraw. They built the one that stabbed you, Miyako, pulls his spear out, and he seems horrified at the blood that comes out of your pierced body, and he just like looks at the blood-tipped edge of his weapon, and just sort of like he's like trembling. And the other one is just as wildly scared. But this kobold with this large shield, he doesn't back down, but he sort of puts the shield in front of him, clearly not trusting you, but also clearly aware he has someone behind him who is, at the moment, he doesn't trust what's behind him. So he's just going to, it looks like he's just putting the shield in front of him and is not ready to attack. But it's your turn, Miyako.
I kill the leader and they will break.
Okay.
Miyako, what do you do?
So, I think I'm gonna do second wind to get some more hit points back.
Cool.
So that's a 1d10 plus my fighter level, correct?
Sweet. So you would get +3.
Of course.
You are at 11 hit points.
Ah, that's what happened.
Every
Do I have an
little
action
bit helps. Sorry, what?
Do I have an action surge?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna disengage.
All right. Which direction do you go?
Well, you don't need to use your action surge for that.
Actually, she does, because it takes.
Oh.
Oh wait, is bonus action a secondary?
It's just a bonus action for the second wind.
Okay, yeah. So you can actually use your regular action to disengage.
Can I move back?
Yeah. Where do you want to go?
Back here.
Okay.
So you back away.
Find
Yeah.
Ziki.
Didn't Luella move up to where Miyako was, though?
Yeah, but I'd say she was just behind her, so like right here.
So, okay, so maybe I'll move like right here then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm good, you guys. I don't think they're gonna attack me.
You think
All right.
that?
The two
And
kobolds.
then pew, pew, pew.
Right.
The two kobolds do not attack, but they do move away. They move away like to here, sort of like uncertain about what's happening right now. And the lead kobold sort of looks up to the tiefling that's up there, and he says, and he chews his tongue for a bit, and then he looks down at the rest of you. He says,
What is your business here?
and Maddox, it is your turn.
Maddox, don't do anything stupid.
God, it's so good that I'm next.
God damn it.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I am actually at this point just going to stride forward. I'm not
Okay.
terribly impressed by these creatures. And I'm going to, again, especially with the wounded one over here, I'm going to kind of stand protectively behind the ladies here. And I look at Peter.
Protectively behind.
Yes, protectively behind the lady.
Still a
I'm sorry, but it's
Just
just.
stand behind her and be like,
I'm just gonna add a quote.
Yes, please do.
That's a good quote.
I was about to do that if you hadn't.
Oh,
But please continue. I'm sorry.
I'll be back to you guys. I'm still protected though.
I've already hidden behind a halfling once today. My shame at an all time. There is no shame for me at this point.
Oh god.
Okay.
So,
Continue.
I just stand up tall and I kind of look at the leader with the shield and I say, "This fight is lost for you. Give up now." And I kind of look over because I had no idea what Kejimori said.
Mhm.
I just heard him kind of booming and yelling, and I saw the kobolds kind of respond to it.
Are they
So
responding
I just say that in comment to the kobold, but then I kind of look at Kejimori too,
So-
without saying anything.
So, Kachimari, are you talking to them in common? Since you don't know
Yeah, it's in
Draconic?
common.
Yeah.
Okay.
he
Oh,
doesn't
you
know
did
Draconic.
say that in comment.
Yes, it is in
Yeah,
common.
because he doesn't know Draconic.
So you totally
Yeah, I don't speak
heard
in
that.
Draconic.
Yeah,
I
see,
thought
that's
you were
why I
saying
was.
that in Draconic.
No,
No,
that's
no,
why
this
I was
is
like, wait.
purely in
yeah,
common.
That's why I wanted to clear that up, because I was
Oh,
confused
okay.
on that too.
Well, in that case, I say you should listen to your leader. This fight is over.
At that, the kobold sort of leans out behind his shield, and he sort of and just spits at the ground, and he says,
He's not our leader.
He's the only one among you who shows me sense.
he leers at you and says,
The only sensible thing be to finish you off.
and
I go-
he looks up at you
Yes.
and says,
So that's it. We should just let them come in. Uninvited.
They are not guards, but maybe they are fleeing. Just
Oh.
like
We're not here.
you and your tribe.
We're here
Yes,
for the
indeed.
tadpoles.
So, are we all hearing this?
yeah, you all are hearing this. At
The
this point, we're
tadpoles.
kind of at an initiative, unless you guys do anything drastic.
Okay.
Stand down.
We have seen these tadpoles.
Actually, yeah. Once Maddox says we're here for the tadpoles, all the kobolds sort of like react with surprise.
I go, please put your weapons down. And it's like more of a whispered voice, but it still somewhat booms.
He's
As I
he's
understand,
aware
the
he
effect
has
is
a
still
microphone that cannot go away currently.
Yeah. So it's just, it's more of a whisper.
So he's trying to come off normal, even though booms everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I see the tiefling, when I hear him say "put your weapons down," I kind of study him for a second, and then just on instinct, I go ahead and holster the crossbow.
So Miyako doesn't
please.
necessarily holster, but she does like drop the weapon to her side, but she still has it out. It's just she's a lot more like relaxed. So like you can tell that she's, not necessarily going to attack, but of course she still hasn't let her guard down.
Gotcha.
Still the mentality of the fighter. So
I go, I think that we both defend against the same things.
And at that,
And I kind of look back to Arkvach.
at that, Arkvach is closer now. It took him a while to get here. Whoa! Just roll with it is now following. Thank you, friend. Welcome to our little posse of possums. We love you.
Actually, could I step back a little bit using some of my movement, and I want to kind of help Arkvach up.
I had to turn off Twitch so I could run better, so I have no idea what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Well, you step. So this old kobold is carrying this staff. His scales are of this dark bluish hue and sort of like cracked with different. Clearly, some of them have flaked off, but other ones are just simply sort of sagging with his skin. And he looks up to you. God, your name, Kajimori. Kajimori, I'm sorry. And
He comes from the Far East.
He nods, and who? Seems you're human. Human. Thank you for following. Welcome to our possum posse. And this is happening a lot. Hi, I love everyone, and I love everyone. Hi, Silverado.
No, there was a whole raid that went on, and I wasn't sure if you guys knew about this.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because
busy.
we were in the middle of role
Welcome.
playing. You
I'm
guys
busy
are
role
awesome, I
playing.
love
What are
you.
you guys doing? Chaos
Hi, guys.
Spencer. Hi, guys. Who dares?
All right, back.
Who raided me?
Momo.
Silverado.
I
How
thought Momo
dare you?
shifted.
Or was it
Ruckus, what are you
Silverado,
doing?
or-
Okay.
Hi, guys. Oh no. Oh, thanks, guys. I love all of you. Okay,
awesome.
quick,
This
Thanks,
gotta,
guys.
we gotta do this. Okay,
Yes.
so he
Appreciate
looks
it.
up to you, Kajimori, and
I kind of extend my hand
Pistol,
down to
yeah.
help him up,
yeah, sure.
and I go,
thanks.
Elder.
And he takes it, and he sort of like you gotta like pull him up because he has like so little strength in his in his
Not
in his
very
limbs.
strong.
Yeah, you're pretty.
Aw.
And he gives you a smile of thanks. This old kobold, and he looks
So
down.
it's a
over-
struggle to get him up for me, but
Yeah.
he's tiny, so.
And he looks down over the rest of you, and he says,
I'm sorry for my rusks.
or Vex. Hold on, his name is somewhere in here. I'm so
Busk.
kerfuffled.
But I'm so sorry for rusks.
So now basically everybody knows that I hide behind halflings. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, that's. I mean,
It's-
no, it's not hiding. You stand protectively behind them.
You stand protectively behind the ladies.
That's very important note. Come on, it's a detail.
Oh my goodness.
Very important. It's all in the stance.
Yeah.
Gosh. So,
Sorry.
oh no, this is too much. Thank you everyone who's following. I will hopefully be able to read all of your names at the end of this session. Until then, keep giving me those dings because I love you and you're beautiful. But oh no, it keeps happening. No!
This is what happens when we get like good things. We're just like,
Yeah.
like, oh, you guys are so
Yeah.
I
Poor
literally,
everybody.
You
like,
guys are awesome.
I can't help it. This this kobold standing before you on top of this haphazard like you kind of have to keep a hold of him because this is unsteady terrain.
Yeah, I'll definitely hold on though.
He looks down and says,
I apologize for rusks. Clearly, protective nature over our clan. I'm afraid. Please accept my apologies.
and the shield wielding kobold just sort of like shrugs and like turns around, and he sort of calls out to the rest of the kobolds and he says,
What is wrong with all of you? If these had been the guard, these have been the gangs of the surface, they would have rolled over us and killed us all.
and Arkvatch says,
Enough. Calm yourself. Go stand guard at the warrens.
and they sort of have this long stare off, and it is bristling with tension, mistrust, and, at least on Arkvatch's part, shame. And this kobold hefts his shield, sort of like sticks his spear in this little holster and like drops down. And this old kobold sort of regains his composure, and he sort of waves to all of you and says, Come inside our home. We welcome you.
There's really no need to apologize. We came into your home uninvited. So I apologize for any feelings of, what's that called? Like, that we're intruding.
Intruding,
Intrusive.
yes.
Yes.
He looks down. Kajimura kind of looks down at the halfling and says, "It is quite all right. You all seem wounded. Please come in, rest."
And he does give a nod to you, Luella, and says, Your words are appreciative, halfling.
We, unfortunately, have grown quite terrified, to be honest. We shall explain. Come in.
And he invites all of you to come in and sit with him. And I guess we'll just move all of you guys over here in the corner for now.
You're sitting in the corner.
Just go in the corner. As you move past this tall barricade, you see that the cave that these kobolds have carved out is quite spacious. And you see that there's sort of a crowd just sort of in the back, just observing. They weren't sure what was going to happen, but now that they realize, okay, the chief